Alright, not exactly sure where I'm going here. Hopefully there'll be some trail markers. So far I'm not seeing any. I wonder if I'm off trail already. Jeez. Alrighty, well, after coming down this muddy trail just a little ways, looks like we're coming to a very lovely stream, and I see a bridge over there. See the bridge? Alright, I'm about 1.5 miles in, and it looks like we're coming up to another bridge and another stream here. Alright, we have come to a sign. Fallbrook Lean-To 2.1, Black Bear Road 6.6, Claryville 8.9. And then I'm assuming that is going forward the way that I'm going, not if I make a right turn. I mean, that's what I think it means. But, and then, of course, this way, 2.1 to Balsam Lake Mountain Trailhead, which is back the way that I'm coming from. At least that's how I read it. So, from the sounds of it, it sounds like we have to do another stream crossing. And I'm just going to keep going forward and see what we can see. I mean, the map says there's going to be campsites, or at least a campsite, so that's what I'm looking for. I don't know about shelters. If there's a shelter, that's cool too, but I'm just kind of going to see what's there. That's the, the map shows a camping icon. I just want to see what is that. So. Alright, I know what that means. This is a legal campsite, which is very awesome. It's right by this beautiful stream. And there's a giant fire pit over here. I may be able to get a fire going. I didn't bring my saw this time, but who knows, I may be able to find something and just break something apart. And it is kind of early, but I'll probably, I don't mind setting up early, but I'll probably come back here. I'm going to continue up the trail just a little bit further, just to make sure that there's not anything else. I don't see anybody else out here today. Yeah, I'm not too worried about somebody else coming in here. It's been pretty desolate out here. All right, let's see what's a little further up the trail, and then I'll probably come back here and camp. Somebody had a party here. Yikes. Okay, well, this is the other campsite. Nice bench though. But I don't know. I don't feel like being the one to have to clean up all this trash. What is this over here? Somebody was drying clothes, or I don't know. All right, so I think I'm just gonna wander up the trail just for a little bit, just to see if there's anything else, but I don't really expect to find anything. And then I'm going to go back to the first site that I saw and set up camp there. So, all right. Alright, I have returned to the first campsite that I saw, and I'm going to start setting up right here. So I did go a little further, and I did see eventually what looked like a third campsite up on a hill as the trail turned left, and it looked like there might have been people there from a distance. So I just kind of turned around and came back. So maybe there's 3 campsites. Maybe I'll, if I have time tomorrow, maybe I'll wander up there just to check it out. But then if they're still there, then I don't know. I don't want to intrude. So I don't know. We'll see. But I never did see a shelter, so maybe it's the other way, or maybe that was the shelter. I don't really know. But I'm gonna have to do some research and figure out where that shelter was, or maybe I'll see it tomorrow on the way back. I don't know. But anyway, I'm happy to find this campsite, and I'm very excited to start setting up camp. Alrighty, maybe I'll take an afternoon nap before dinner. So it was a pretty short hike. I only did like 5 miles. I mean, for the Catskills, that's, you know, nice easy hike. No real elevation gain. I mean, I'm not complaining at all. This is great. Alrighty. Camp is all set up. Just checking my visibility from the trail, as I like to do. Not that it matters, but I'm always curious what the aesthetic is like for hikers passing by. And the sun is going down. It is several hours later since I arrived. I set up my tent, and I set up my hammock with my tarp, and I took a nap, and I gathered some firewood. Luckily, whoever stayed here before me left a lot of firewood that I just gathered up. It was very easy, and I'm quite glad for that, because the temperature is dropping as the sun goes down. Not exactly winter, but definitely not summer yet. And I will be having a fire tonight, and that'll be very nice. Just wandering around the campsite here, checking out my backyard. What the heck is that thing over there? Not quite sure what this is. Like the remains of some kind of a wall that used to be here. Interesting. I don't know if it was a bridge or something. I don't see anything on the other side. Kind of weird. I don't know what that is. Well, it definitely looks like a structure of some type. I don't know how long ago it was something, but now it's just a pile. Sure looks like a nice swimming hole though. Definitely looks refreshing. Too cold right now though, but I wonder if people come here and swim in the summertime. Anyway, the sun is going down and it's time to start the campfire and start making some dinner. hot. Chilly morning. It is definitely not summer yet. All right, time to leave camp. Just checking things over here, make sure I didn't leave anything, leave no trace. So this fire never really got going. I mean, it was kind of a low simmer the whole night. It never really, like the big stuff never really got to full blast. I mean, a lot of it did burn, but it never really got like to be a roaring fire that would keep you warm. And I just got tired of trying to keep it going. And at some point I just gave up and went to bed. I think I underestimated how wet the wood would have been. It was basically laying over here underneath all these leaves, so I guess it was not as good as it looked. Lesson learned there. Always do your own prep, I guess. Oh well, I still had fun. Alright, let's get out of here. Maybe we can get up to Balsam Lake Mountain. I'll probably get back to the car, drop my pack at the car, and then just day hike up to the mountain. And I believe there's a fire tower up there, so that'll be fun. But nice campsite, easy hike, pretty awesome. Freezing cold night though. Much colder than I thought it was going to be. It got down to like 23, and I have a 20-degree quilt. But as we all know, 20 degrees does not necessarily mean that you're toasty warm at 20 degrees. It kind of means you're just alive. And if you want to feel toasty warm, you got to bundle up. So that's kind of what I did. I had to get up in the middle of the night and just put on everything. And I was still a little bit chilly. But I'm alive. Hey, that's what counts, right? So, and I did have fun, so. Well, I love this section of the trail because it's very dark and very cool, and there's not a lot of shade that you can get at this time of year, and the sun pretty much bakes you like a microwave oven. And this is a very, very nice section of trail. Yesterday it was like 65, 70 in the sun, and then 23 at night. And there's just no escaping from the blazing sun that cooks you. Unless you can find a section of trail like this one. It's fun to be in the woods. See, this is what I'm talking about. There is no shade to be had out here. There is no escape from the burning hot sun. Yeah, the air is cool. The breeze feels good. If you can find some shade, like behind a nice fat tree trunk or something, the air temperature is like in the 50s, low 50s. But the sun just bakes you and feels like it's 90. Alright, looks like we are back to the parking lot. And I'm going to drop my pack and then try and get up to the top of Balsam Lake Mountain. Alright, what are we in? We're in like two and a half miles since camp. Pretty easy, right? Alright, part 2, going up to the fire tower. And the flies are insane around here, man. Getting attacked as soon as I got out of the car. I have ditched my pack and my long sleeve shirt. I've lathered up with sunblock because the sun is intense and the flies are even worse. Alright, here we go. Here is the split off of the loop. You can either go straight and go up the other side or take a lefty here. And I believe this is the steeper ascent. And of course, that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'll be coming back that way if all goes well. Balsam Lake Mountain lean-to. That'll be interesting. Maybe we can check that out. Alright, let's get to it. Up we go. And it looks like we have reached the Balsam Lake Mountain lean-to. A quarter mile, really? Well, since we came this far, might as well check it out. I was kind of hoping it was a little closer though, but that's going to add a half mile out and back. But since we're here, we got to do it, right? All right, let's go this way. All right. Oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought. I don't know what I was complaining about. I feel like I just got off trail and now I'm right here at the lean-to in a couple of minutes. That can't be a quarter mile, can it? I don't know. Alrighty. Just your standard lean-to, I guess. Looks pretty clean though. I guess not that many people stay here. I mean, as shelters go in the Catskills, there are many easier ones to reach than this one. Really nice. No real view. But just nice that there's a shelter here. Oh, there's a privy over there too. See the privy? See that? Got your privy. Everything you need. Okie dokie. And I'm always curious to see if there's like campsites around. Sometimes there are, sometimes there are not. I did see one on the way in, which I will check out before I leave. But let me just wander around and see if there's anything nearby. Well, down there it looks like there's some kind of plateau, but I don't see anything that looks like a fire ring or anything. It could just be a mirage. There's something that looks like a campsite from a distance, and then you get there and there's nothing. But I am seeing strange fire rings in places where it doesn't look like it's very ideal for camping, like this one right here. Like, I mean, I guess you could put a tent there. It's not very level. It's full of rocks. I mean, I don't think I'd want to camp there. And then there's another one up here closer to the shelter, which again, I don't know. I don't even know where you'd put a tent in this spot. Maybe like right there. Again, very rocky, not very level. I mean, where's the fun in that? There's no view. I don't know. I think I'd rather just stay in the shelter in this situation. But there was the one on the way in, so let's check that one out. That's probably the best spot. Alright, well, this is the campsite I saw on the way in. And I guess this is the best one. I don't know. Maybe you could put a tent like right there behind that tree. Looks kind of flat. I mean, I don't know. It's nothing like spectacular. I guess it's workable. If there was a view or something, I could see the point, but I don't know. I think the shelter maybe is a nice place to hang out for lunch, but that's about it. And what I'm going to do now is get back on trail and get to the top of Balsam Lake Mountain. And I never did see any like official markers for campsites, so those are all just kind of camp wherever you can find something. So whatever, I guess it works. Alright, we are at 3,500 feet in elevation, and I think the summit is only like 37 and some change, something like that. So final push, 200 feet to go. Let's get it done. Oh, very muddy. Oh, that's why it's muddy. Here's where your water comes from, I guess, for the shelter. I don't know if I'd want to climb up here from the shelter to get it, but I guess you have to. But that's nice. Nice that there's a spring this far up. It's amazing that as high up as we are, there's water coming out of the ground. Amazing. Alright, I am at a trail junction here with the trail that goes to Alder Lake. That was originally what I was thinking of doing. I was going to do the 6.6 from there out to Balsam Lake Mountain, but instead I decided to do it this way. I may still do this. I may later on come to Balsam Lake Mountain from that direction. It looks like there may be some decent camping over there too. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Future hike. And what are they telling you from this direction? Balsam Lake Mountain lean-to, 0.25. That's where I just came from. And I guess it's 1 mile to Balsam Lake Mountain. And that's the way I'm going. This away. Check this out. There's still snow up here. A little bit, anyway. This is May 1st. I guess this is normal? I don't know. Feels like winter again. But it's making the trail very muddy because it is all melting. And I think we are here at the fire tower. like it's very narrow at the top here. These landings are really tiny. Well, I guess I'm done. Alright, let's check out the view. There's like barely enough room for me to stand here. Yeah, I can see why they only allow one person at a time up here. There's barely enough room for just me. Let's see if I can get down from here without hurting myself. And it looks like there's also a privy up here. I guess that would be for the caretaker or any day hikers, I guess. There's also what appears to be a caretaker cabin, I'm assuming. Don't see any doors. Huh. I guess that's the door right there. All right. Well, the trail is over this way to complete the loop, and we're going to go down the other side of Balsam Lake Mountain. All right. Still seeing some snow every once in a while. And now back down the other side. Alright, well that was pretty easy. Coming down, I practically ran down that trail. I would say if you're looking to just get to the top of the mountain, take that way. And if you're not necessarily looking for a a leg workout. I mean, it's probably difficult either way, but the trail going up that I took is very steep. But we are here now at the far end of the loop, and I'm going to be going, I believe, that way. Right. Not sure if you can tell, but down there, there's a cloud rolling through. I thought it was just that the trees were so thick that it looks all white and foggy, but no, it's actual fog down there. There's a cloud rolling through that valley. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Alright, well that was a pretty successful weekend outing. Had a nice campsite yesterday with a nice easy hike in, some beautiful rapids and a stream, and then today a nice climb up Balsam Lake Mountain, and I got to climb a fire tower and a nice fun ridge walk back to the car. So the only thing is, I'm just looking forward to the green tunnel. I want some more shadier hikes, I guess. So all right, getting back to the parking lot now. And a lot of cars here.